Well, hello there.
I'm Chanel.
And I'm Bruno.
Reporting for another B&C Chronicle.
Today's topic
is recycling.
Is recycling important? Yes, it is. Take this V8 can, for example. If it's simply thrown away, it can take anywhere between 200 years and 500 years to decompose. Big deal? Yes, it is. If it were to be recycled, we could reuse it again. And we wouldn't have to use up more natural resources, aka blowing up mountaintops. Here, follow me. I'll tell you some more. Recycling helps reduce the waste entering Canadian landfills, which are reaching maximum capacity. So why not just dig another hole to dump our garbage in? Well, landfills are responsible for 25% of Canada's methane emissions, which contribute to global warming. It is evident that everyone should recycle, but even in communities such as Westmount, where recycling programs have been well established, there are still issues with recycling.
The residents of Westmount benefit from a city-endorsed recycling plan, but most of the potentially recyclable waste comes from the commercial part of Sherbrooke, where there was no recycling initiative in place up until only a few months ago. As an employee in Westmount, I was concerned about where all this potentially recyclable waste was going. And as it turns out, either businesses had to pay from their own pocket to have their waste disposed in an ecological way, or quite simply dump it in the trash, until the city introduced the bin. In theory, the bin would be out every day at different locations to benefit the local businesses. Unfortunately, there have been mixed responses about the initiative. Either the bin wasn't where it should be when it should be, or it was always too full.
Some of the main problems with recycled trailer is that in fact it's a trailer and it has to be moved all the time. It's not usually in the location it's supposed to be in a designated time, so a lot of people have a hard time getting to it. Also, because it's not a curbside pickup, it's really hard for a lot of people to use it at a good percentage rate. Besides that, in the winter time it's really hard to get the parking spaces for it, so there'll be a lot of days where they have to miss it, and there will be no pickup on those days.
Seeing how inefficient the bin solution is, merchants along Sherbrooke Street in Westmount should address their environmental responsibilities by either A, paying a company to come pick up the recycling, or B, which is a much more logical choice, that would be to deal out a contract with the city of Westmount so that the trucks that come by here pick up the recycling of the merchants as well.